This big guy is Eddie. When he was born, his mother accidentally stepped on him and he had to have surgery 2 days after his birth.
They got a bouncy house. Oh, they got a slide, another slide, and ribbon painting on the dinosaur. I could do a better job.
This is Grandma Has MS, written by Sherry Kahn. It breaks down MS and explains it in a simple and easy way that even children can understand.
Since the renovation, they've added swings, an amphitheater, human-sized checkers. Multiple sclerosis, or MS. It's an autoimmune disease that prevents the brain from sending signals to the body. It's a complicated disease, and even some adults struggle to understand it. So how do you go about explaining it to a child? For young Owen, everything is an adventure, from being naturally curious to soaring through the sky. He even seems to love exploring his temporary new home, a friend's 4-room RV. But Owen's innocence protects him from reality. On January 31st, Owen and his family lost their home to a fire at the Hampton Green Apartments. Owen's father, Jeff Brohl, remembers that night.
I hear somebody yell in the common area, fire. Everybody needs to get out. We lost approximately $40,000 worth of stuff.
Hampton Green Apartments refused to comment when I asked about the cause of the fire. Since the loss of their home, the Brohl family has been staying afloat from the help of friends and family, a GoFundMe page, and the Red Cross.
The Red Cross was there at the scene of the fire and are often there to help other families in similar situations.
So again, those main things that we help them out with, food, sheltering, financial assistance, anything that's immediate for them, also spiritual and mental care as well, because you can only imagine what's going through somebody's mind whenever they have a home fire, whenever they have an apartment fire.
The Brohl family has received aid from the Red Cross and is now trying their best to move forward.
Just trying to put together the funds that we've been able to receive from everybody that's been so generous. Our own money, and just start rebuilding the home.
But as far as Owen is concerned, he doesn't want to go to bed anytime soon. For Carolina News, I'm Phillip Schlies. If you drive down the country roads of Batesburg-Leesville, you may find a unique group of residents. This is Princess,
I can get it, and people can get it.
Petunia, and this big guy is Eddie. When he was born, his mother accidentally stepped on him and he had to have surgery 2 days after his birth. These 3 pigs, plus 171 others, live on the Cotton Branch Farm Sanctuary. The sanctuary differs from a regular farm because it's meant to rescue animals instead of slaughtering them.
So, being a pig sanctuary, we take in a lot of pigs who have been dumped in kill shelters or they've been picked up as strays.
Joshua Carpenter and his husband Evan, directors of the sanctuary, aim to give these animals a second chance.
And basically live with their pig friends and just enjoy their lives. It's also hoof trim time, so we do our hoof trims in the spring, and usually early spring and late fall.
He even knows all their names.
Wilbur, well, you really couldn't push him.
Wilbur, the 1,100-pound pig, wouldn't be enjoying his 8 years of life.
No, you need to get up, you need to get up, you need to get up. That's his, you're irritating man trying to nap noise, but not really angry yet.
And sleeping in if it wasn't for the sanctuary. Many pigs aren't as lucky as Wilbur. Cotton Branch's last rescue mission in Georgia, Operation Savannah Liberation, is an example of the conditions these animals live through.
There were 50 pigs and 250 dogs at a failed rescue that had turned into a hoarding situation.
And like there were pigs dead on the property and stuff. It was just what I saw really awful.
Teresa Rudell helped in this operation and even rescued 2 pigs herself.
And those are the 2 that I brought home from Cotton Branch, and
Over the past 24 years, the sanctuary has saved 5,000 to 6,000 pigs through adoption, relocation, or by providing them a home at the sanctuary.
Hi. What you finding?
But helping this many pigs isn't something they do alone. They're always welcoming donations, volunteers, and belly rubs. For Carolina News, I'm Phillip Schlies.
What? What you doing? What you talking about, boy? Look at your dress.
Meet young Jackson. He loves bouncy castles, slides, and his favorite colored Power Ranger is...
red.
However, Jackson has more in common with a Power Ranger than you might think.
Yeah, brave and strong for sure, which is what he is.
While Jackson isn't battling supervillains, he is battling acute leukemia.
Jackson woke up one morning saying that his legs hurt.
But soon it wasn't just his legs, his arms and ankles began to hurt as well. When they took him to an oncology doctor,
She knew right then, she could tell from the way it felt that he most likely had leukemia, and by that afternoon we had the positive results.
Jackson and his family are using his story to raise awareness. They started working for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, or LLS, after Jackson's good friend, Ollie the Otter, recommended them. But Jackson has another passion, dinosaurs. His adopted motto is that he wants to make leukemia go extinct. Brandy Kiefer, a visionary of LLS, decided to pair Jackson with another volunteer of the LLS who also has a love for dinosaurs.
Who in the Midlands doesn't know about the dinosaur house? Anybody with children certainly does.
In case you've missed it, the Dinosaur House is right off of Highway 1 and features Lex the T-Rex, a local landmark. Lex's builder, handyman Christopher Price, has used Lex to advocate for breast cancer in the past, and now he's found another dinosaur lover to combat the disease.
And just help raise awareness and help raise funds.
Together, they threw an awareness event where people could bring their kids and enjoy food and various attractions.
They got a bouncy house. Oh, they got a slide, another slide, and ribbon painting on the dinosaur. I could do a better job.
If you're wondering why I'm wearing orange, it's because this story is personal.
Surprise!
My mom, who's battling leukemia, was able to put a ribbon on Lex and sign her name. And Jackson's hope of making leukemia extinct may be coming true. His condition keeps getting better.
This is so great compared to what it used to be, so.
For Carolina News, I'm Phillip Schlies. The town of Lexington is currently enjoying two parks that have recently received major renovations.
I go here about 3 times a week and go there 2 times a week.
Virginia Hilton Park and the Old Mill Trail finished undergoing expansions that cost a total of $13.8 million between the two parks. Lexington Mayor Hazel Livingston has made it her mission to expand the parks in Lexington.
I was out there regular doing whatever I was needed to do, pick up sticks, dig for plants.
But both parks have their own history. This dream of doubling the size of Virginia Hilton Park was passed on to Livingston by Virginia Hilton, the person, a beloved former Lexington Town Council member.
And that's one of the things she challenged me with, is to make sure it was doubled in size.
Hilton herself was passionate about creating a park Lexington residents could enjoy. She was successful in 1991, where the Lexington Park was created and named after her. Livingston, following her footsteps, started a $9.8 million plan to renovate the park. In 2024, the upgrades were complete.
Really outdated, and now they've really modernized it, per se.
Since the renovation, they've added swings, an amphitheater, human-sized checkers, a gaga ball court.
The other park, the Old Mill Trail, doesn't have as wholesome of a story. Back in 2015, a major flood hit the Old Mill, overflowing the pond. Old Mill Brew Pub owner Kelly Klinger still remembers the damage.
The water washed away underneath where the brewery was.
The effects of the flood could still be felt for nearly a decade.
Things have always been, kind of rough.
However, in 2019, Mayor Livingston and the town of Lexington saw potential in the area and began a $4 million project to remodel the pond and create a trail around it. The results speak for itself.
The peace, the peace about it. Here, listen to the waters.
No, I really like what the town of Lexington did with it, so glad it's here.
The Old Mill Brew Pub restaurant has also seen an increase in business since the trail's opening in 2024.
I would say probably like 50% more business. It's been a little crazy, so it's been good.
From the Old Mill Trail and Virginia Hilton Park, for Carolina News, I'm Phillip Schlies.